ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits, Subscribe.
Jim Lee site. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another G.I. Joe action figure review on 3 separate figures. We are looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Wave 2 Cobra Commander, Gung-Ho, and Red Ninja. If you're trying to get your G.I. Joe Classified Series figures, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Darkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. And while you're down there, please reach over and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to Paul for giving me a heads up on these. Really appreciate it, man. Man, thank you so much. Gave me the info. We had to drive quite a bit of ways to snag these, so I'm happy to have them in hand right over here. You can see that Cobra Commander, and well, each of them have their own unique artwork styling on the front, and then on the side, Cobra Commander is number 6, Gung-Ho is 7, and then the Red Ninja is number 8, and you can see that they have their corresponding colors, you know, and then on the back you can see the poster image right over there looking pretty sweet, and then they get their unique artwork on the side, which is really cool looking. I really like that a lot. And then on the top you can see the Cobra symbol right there. You get number 8, and you get the star and 7, and then Cobra symbol number 6, and then not much more at the bottom of these. So let's get to it and crack these things open. So here are all 3 figures out of the packaging, and they look pretty sweet. Now we are seeing reused parts, especially with the Gung-Ho and the Red Ninja. We get all new with the Cobra Commander. So let's go ahead and go through these left to right and take a closer look at the accessories that come with Gung-Ho. You can see he has 3 guns, and then he has his backpack, which is new and different, and I like it. It looks really good with this texturing over here. You can see that, right? You can even hear it too. And it has these clips that stick out on the side and at the bottom of it right here, and it has a port that goes right into Gung-Ho's back. He has a vest around his buck, or the buck anyway, and you can just port it in like that. Now, porting in the guns is just a little tricky. I have not seen anybody else's reviews on these figures, so I'm just porting them in like that. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to go or not. Some of them fit in there like that better than others. Maybe this can kind of just hang right over here like that. That looks weird. Laying them around here like this, and getting this kind of clip system to work that way, getting him to hold this one. I haven't really successfully gotten all 3 on there. I guess you could do that, and that could work, you know, so I guess that's an option. But anyway, these all have this nice metallic sheen to them, a little bit of warpage, a little bit of marbling. There are imperfections here. I do like how these all came out. If I'm not mistaken, I think these are all fake weapons. I don't think any of these are actually real, but they do look cool. Full disclosure, in case you're not a longtime viewer of this channel, I don't know jack squat about G.I. Joe. I don't know anything about the characters, but I have been longing for 6-inch fully articulated versions of these figures, so that is why I'm so stoked over these. But yeah, when it comes to G.I. Joe, very much like the Fuchsia's Robo Don't Know, Shart knows shit. Anyway, this looks great. I really do like this head sculpt a lot. It looks very realistic, man. I do like how the hair came out. The sculpt looks good. Well, a little bit of paint missing right there on the stash. That's a bummer. So they did miss a mark right there, or the mark. The eyes look pretty centered on my copy right here, so that's pretty cool. And then if you remove the hat right there, you could see his militaristic mohawk right there. Not a really punk rock mohawk, but kind of like, hey, have you ever watched the life leave a man's eyes kind of mohawk, which is not my kind of mohawk, but hey, you know, to each their own, man. Very cool looking figure. I like those wrinkles in the forehead. However, this hat does not want to stay on as neatly as I'd like it to. It's just, I don't know, just kind of just sits on there, and it tends to fall off easily. So let's see here. And, oh, great, yeah. For the video, you're going to stay on, aren't you? Aren't you? All right, well, sometimes it stays on and sometimes it doesn't. But looking at the vest and all the details sculpted on it and this nice clean silver trim throughout just looks awesome. Now, it's the same body mold as the Roadblock figure, same arms. They added these elbow pads right here, which look good. Here's the back of the vest. There's that port again. Here's a whole forearm guard right there. We have these gloved hands looking pretty good. Belt looks good. Legs and everything are from Roadblock. You have these grenades or these canisters of some sort. Nice camo deco. I do like that. The boots and the shin guards look pretty good. I like that we're not seeing any of these weird light up features or anything like that throughout the figure, just in the one spot. And then you can see we get wrinkles sculpted in the back, peg holes at the bottom of the feet, and there's that one little light up thing going on right over there on that side, and you have these grenades sitting right over here right next to his face. I mean, really, if you get shot right here, you might survive, but if you have grenades there, you're not going to make it, bro. You won't make it. Yeah, I didn't get a close look at the tattoo. No sculpted nipples on there, Juan. I'm very sorry, bro, but yeah, the deco for the tattoo looks pretty good. I guess it's an eagle of some sort, right? So, not too bad. And for the man body lovers, you could see that, yeah, there he is, shirtless, and you get your military superhero, or your G.I. Joe right over there. It'd be dope if they had this feature with the Baroness figure, right? Oh, I cannot wait to get that figure regardless. Now, because this is on the Roadblock Buck, I'm not going to thoroughly go over all of the articulation, but Roadblock did have the massive vest restraining the upper torso, or the torso in general. So, yeah, now that we have this vest right over here that's open in the front, you can move Gung-Ho forward that much with both joints, and with both waist and upper torso joints, you can get him bending back that much. Both hands have an up and down hinge to them, so that's a little bit weird for a gun wielding character, but yeah, hands both move up and down instead of the horizontal side to side. But yeah, everything else is the same on this figure. The neck is a little bit more stiff than it is on the Roadblock, but yeah, it still has the neck articulation, and he can look up pretty far. And then here's everything that we get with the Red Ninja, and wow, that's a lot of accessories, man. I did not expect it to come with so much cool stuff, and only one of them is actually reused from Snake Eyes, or the retail version of Snake Eyes anyway. I have not opened up the Hasbro Pulse exclusive yet, but this looks pretty good. I can't remember the name of this thing, but I know it's not called a katana, but yeah, this looks dope, and we get weapon storage for this. We get these blade weapons right over here. I'm sorry, I did not take the time to look everything up at the moment. I tend to do that, but you know, maybe I'll write it in as a caption or something like that while I'm editing. But these look dope. I like the little notches and everything right there. You have these axes right here. Axes, I know what that is. Nice detailed rib pattern right here on the handle. I really like that. And then of course you have these size. I know what those are too. So very cool. And you get weapon storage throughout on this guy. I haven't seen anybody else's review of this, so I have some questions, and I'm not 100% certain where everything goes. So maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section, but this obviously goes right over here. Then the katana just goes right in here. So that's nice and easy. And then you have the ports right here for these guys. I feel like these are supposed to come up here, especially based off of the images that I saw in the back. And the axes have this curved shape that kind of goes with the butt cheeks a little bit, so I feel like it's supposed to go into these butt cheek holsters right over here, which I think is the ultimate defense against your butthole, because now you get these two blades sticking out. No one's creeping up behind you like that, man. Oh no. And then you have the size, which don't have actual storage for them or anything. So what I had done was done this, and you could see some sculpted work right there that I'm going to talk about a little bit more later on. But yeah, I tend to store them like that right there around this whole harness piece, but you know, that does restrict articulation. Then I guess aside from him holding them, I'll just like store them right over here on the back. That doesn't look too bad, but I don't know, man. If you have ideas, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm totally down to hear them. So here's looking at the Red Ninja head sculpt, and I love this. I love the amount of paint that we're seeing right over here. Nice clean deco for the Cobra logo on the forehead. The eyes look really good. You get that gold going around the white, and then some red right underneath it. That mask looks awesome. I love the touch of red on the sides right there. Love this detail, man. This headband looks really good even. I like the texturing on the hood. You get this added collar and this whole piece added to the Snake Eyes body mold, which I don't have a problem with them reusing, because damn, I love that body mold. It is so dope. A little bit of a paint blemish right over there, but I do like this texturing on the shoulder pads and on the straps. You can see the little stitching notches right there. That looks sick, man. It would have been nice to have some ninja stars, but, you know, still, he does come with a lot of accessories as it is. But, yeah, the red over red looks really good. Again, we're familiar with this body mold, and then we have this whole loincloth piece right over here. Very samurai looking, right? The nice details on this whole belt. And then there's looking at the butt flaps. Oh, he has one for each cheek. I didn't realize that. There you go. So if you only wanted to see one Red Ninja cheek, boom, you only get the one cheek. And you want to see the other one, boom, only one cheek. All right, so looking at the legs, same wrinkles that we'd seen before with the Snake Eyes, same knee pads and boots, and it looks awesome. Really, really dig it a lot. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Red Ninja has the Snake Eyes body mold, so everything is pretty much the same. I'm just going to go through the articulation on the top half over here just for a little bit, just so you can see that the head can move up a bit, and it will look down. You get side-to-side motion, neck and head pivoting right over there. Then you have these added shoulder pads and everything that really doesn't hinder much at all. So that's cool that you can still get the arms moving outward that far and pretty downward all the way. So that's cool. And move forward and back, or you can do a full 360 if you get it out of the way. You get the butterfly joints still. The arms are the same as far as crunching forward. Right there, he'll move forward that much and back with both joints moving. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as it was on the Snake Eyes. And then everything else is the same from the hips down. You still get the drop down parts right over here. I will say that this is not as loose as it was on the Snake Eyes. And then here are all the accessories that come with Cobra Commander. He has his sword, his gun, and 2 sets of interchangeable hands. And one thing I forgot to mention is that if you buy all 3 of these from Target, you do get a bonus accessory of a coffee stain right over there. So I hope you enjoyed that. But looking at the 2 left hands, you can see that we get this nice detail in the gloves. Looks very good. You get a wide open hand and a fisted hand. And then for the right hand, you get a pointing finger right there, and then you get a gun holding hand. I wish we had a fisted hand for the right side as well, but these do look really cool. I like that lining, especially right here on the back of the hands. Looks dope. And then looking at the sword right over here, holy crap, I love that they have an actual cobra sculpted for the handle. That is just so sick, man. Nice scaly details sculpted on there, vibrant gold paint, nice silver paint painted on the blade itself. Only thing is that when you put this into the sheath of the sword and you feel it kind of just being a little bit stuck when you're trying to remove it, actually it's supposed to go this way, so that, yeah, the cobra head's facing forward. But if you feel a little bit of friction at all, heat it up or something, because I feel like I lost just a little bit of paint right over here from it kind of getting stuck sitting there for a little while, especially because it's been getting hotter these days. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious to see how that works out for others. And then looking at the gun right over here, holy crap, this is amazing. I love all of this intricate detail. That is so sick. I don't know why. I'm just really, really impressed with this. I love it. Very decorative, elaborate design right over here. This is just too cool. It even has a little bayonet right there at the end, so that's dope. And he does not have storage for this. That would have been cool, but hey, you could have him holding it. It's fine. Cobra! Alright, so I did have a Cobra Commander figure as a kid, and I remember watching the show and thinking, why the hell is Starscream in this? This is so weird. But I do really like this head sculpt over here. Just a tiny little extra speck of silver paint right there and right down there. But other than that, I love how this clean mask looks. And then nice helmet for Cobra Commander. I do like the changes that they made here. I was honestly really thrown off by this design at first because I didn't expect him to look so royal. You know what I mean? I feel like the original design of Cobra Commander was kind of more of like a humble suit. You know what I mean? Like he looked like he could fit in with the rest of the Cobra Troopers. But, this definitely stands out. And you know what? I don't mind it. I like the creative choices that they made with this figure and this design right here. It looks really cool. Very good execution of this. I love how the Cobra logos came out here and right over there. Nice clean gold buttons. The straps going throughout on the figure look great. Nice texturing right over here. I'm digging that. You get this whole cape hanging off on the side with some red on the inside of it too. You can see a port right there on the back, probably for the SDCC exclusive cape. I think that had like a much larger robe to add on. And then you can see on the legs right here, we get some more of that scaly texturing, which is very appropriate for a Cobra Commander. You get it? Yeah, I think you get it. Nice looking pants though, man, and the boots look really good right here too. I like how we have this kind of shingled pattern right over here. So, kind of reptilian looking, right? I dig that. And then he has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Oh yeah, and on the forearms you get this nice detail right here with the Cobra logos and the silver trim. Yeah, just a lot of details throughout on this thing. And then Cobra Commander is a brand new body mold through and through. You can get the head to look upwards that much, so that's cool, and he will look down pretty far. You do get a neck joint in there, so he does have neck pivoting, and of course you can turn side to side. He has butterfly joints where you can move in and out. The sculpt and paint hold up very well in there, so I really like that a lot. Shoulders will move outward all the way. They don't move in all the way, so that's a little frustrating, and I just think it's this piece right over here. Is this the lats, right? The lats. I don't know, but yeah, his arms just won't move in all the way, so that's frustrating. You can move the shoulders forward and back, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows bend in all the way, and all of the wrists that come with Cobra Commander turn side to side and hinge up and down with the exception of the gun holding hand, so that has the horizontal hinge, and you get this very stiff ab crunch forward, and I don't like how this looks on the back over here. That's awfully weird. That does throw me off a bit. But it will move back that much, and yeah, that looks weird. So you want to be careful with that. I try not to use that joint so much because it just doesn't look right, you know? But anyway, you get waist swivel right here, and then you get some waist pivoting as well, and you can crunch forward and back a little bit at the waist. So if you want to use that instead of the ab crunch, I guess that's better. And then the hips move outward that far. It does have drop down hips as well. He can kick forward, back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. He does have the X-Men 87 heel to butt. Boom, there you go. It's happening. There you go. And then you get a boot swivel, and then the ankles move up, down, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out these three figures, you could see that Cobra Commander is standing right at 6.5 inches tall. It looks like the Red Ninja is just a little bit shorter, but still at around 6.5 inches, just a little bit less, of course. And then looking at Gung-Ho, you can see that he's just a bit over the 6.5 inch mark, closer to 7 inches. And then here's our Wave 2 G.I. Joe Classified figures next to our Wave 1 G.I. Joe Classified, and I had to put Destro all the way over here to the right, and this does look cool so far already. I'm already on the hunt for some Cobra soldiers. I already have 2 Red Ninjas. I want 3 Cobra Troopers, and then that will be it for my G.I. Joe army building. But yeah, so far I gotta say this line has been incredible. I really like the changes that they've made with this wave and not giving them all kinds of interesting colors like we'd seen on the first 5 figures. I'm not seeing any weird pastel colors just kind of thrown in there, so I'm very happy with that. I'm really liking Wave 2, even though it's a short wave, really liking it. I have the Cobra Island Roadblock and the Running Change Destro coming from Paul as well, so stay tuned for a Destro comparison video coming soon. And then, yeah, man, just wish me luck today, because today is August 14th, aka my parents' wedding anniversary. Also, the release date of the Target exclusive wave with Beachhead and the Cobra Troopers and the Roadblock. So yeah, hoping to score some Beachhead. And then here's our Wave 2 G.I. Joe Classified figures. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Whoa, 2 bad guys against 1 good guy. I don't like those odds. I'll help you, soldier. Oh! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all the people over here that support this YouTube channel via crowdfunding. If it's a thing that you're interested in, you can check it out. Link in the description below. These figures are so dope. I am loving this G.I. Joe Classified line overall. And man, this wave right here is just, I really dig it a lot, man. I'm very, very happy over here. Yeah, I have some gripes and complaints, especially with the ab articulation on Cobra Commander, but really, dude, I think this is just a really badass wave, and I'm kind of jealous and a little upset that these have more articulation and detail than I'm used to seeing with my Marvel Legends figures, you know, and I don't think this wave or this line of figures would exist without our 6-inch Marvel Legends doing so well, so that kind of bums me out, but at the same time, I'm happy to have really cool figures, man, and at the price point of around 20 to 25 bucks each figure, I'm gonna give the Gung-Ho and the Cobra Commander a stud rating of...
I love it!
And the Red Ninja gets a stud rating of...
Two, please!
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com, and if you want to follow me over on social media, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is hit my shot. Your face is hit my shot. Your face.